Our most cherished dreams are reserved for our children. How can you keep those dreams alive after the devastating discovery that your child has a heart problem? In the next few minutes, you will meet families who have done just that. They came to Mount Sinai seeking a chance to realize their dreams for their children.
My name is Julio Barros, and I have a 7-year-old son, Augustin Barros. Augustin was born in Elmhurst, and he has been through a lot.
Augustin was born with very severe heart disease, and he underwent several surgeries in infancy.
The valve was leaking. He had a mitral valve in a very, very bad shape and was obtruded, and they didn't believe that he was going to make it.
He was practically moribund. His lungs were flooded because the blood could not get out of the lungs back to the heart, and he was literally suffocating in his own blood in the lungs. It was really a credit to the nurses, to the doctors, and to everybody that really took care of him that Augustin actually finally, 6 weeks later, made it to surgery.
Augie his case was particularly challenging because he was so sick before his surgery. He was taken care of in the pediatric ICU and stabilized there first. Was well enough finally to go to the operating room. Had a very long surgery and was admitted here quite sick with a lot of support. We were very lucky to be able to pull him through after several months of being in the hospital. He went home eventually in very good condition.
He still doesn't have his regular voice, and only a week ago he began to walk. All this actually is the best reward that I can have, to see this little one who has been through so much getting better every single day.
I'm on the Harlem RBI night. My favorite position is first base. What I like about playing with RBI is that even if you lose or anything, they still say that in the heart you won and everything.
It focuses on the kids, on activity that the kids can do out here, so it doesn't give the kids time to focus on other violence and following other kids just to blend in. You join the group, you play baseball, everybody's your age, everybody's just as you know, and it's like everybody gets along, and then one kid tells the other kid tells the other. Soon we'll have the whole community, the whole kids joining the group, and we won't have to worry so much about the kids joining in the gangs and stealing and robbing.
My name is Michelle Radiguero, and I am a teacher in the neighborhood. And that was what attracted me to Harlem RBI. That it's a community-based organization, and I really feel very strongly that effective schools and organizations have to be community-based. RBI is a great program for the summer because it's not strictly summer school. You have an opportunity to really reach the kids in ways that reach beyond school. Whether it's working on teamwork or their persistence or their commitment, and respect is a big theme for us. And going on field trips with them and getting to know them in the classroom and their reading, and then getting the chance to see them perform on the field. That makes a huge difference, and you get to know children better. And when you get to know children better, you become a better teacher.
Well, my name is Andrew Brunswick. I'm a 20-year-old student at Harvard University, majoring in government. I've been at RBI for about a month now. I've been born and raised in New York City my whole life, so I guess I can kind of relate to a lot of these kids. Well, RBI gives these kids a place to go to other than the street corner, other than their friends that might be getting involved in some bad things. It gives them role models who are not criminals, role models who are not high school dropouts. It gives them role models who have been successful or in college or out of college already, who can reinforce in their everyday life that school is an important thing, reading is an important thing, baseball is an important thing, but just most of all, trying to be a good, well-rounded person is a very important thing.
My name is Joshua Claris, and I work as an assistant principal for PS 158 in east side of Manhattan, and I'm also the director of the Harlem RBI Real Kids program during the summers. We've created a program that we now have kids dying to get into. Summer academic programs. Kids who are knocking on RBI's door asking when they can sign up for Real Kids next summer. And they know now that it's an academic program as well as a baseball program, and they want to be there. That's got to be great for the community.
I'm Richard Berlin, Executive Director of Harlem RBI. We want to be in our children's lives. We want to be a primary influence and molder of who they are. It's always going to be them who are doing the acting. It's always them who make the choices on a day-to-day basis. But they often don't have a lot of positive options. They often don't have a lot of good choices. They often don't have a lot of good information. I think I have a really strong feeling, both from the experience of seeing it happen and the belief of what can happen, is that if our kids are provided with good choices, good programs, and good models, that they will choose the right path. And once they're on that path, we can sort of help them along.